batteries, new energy devices are taking a front seat. If you look to the whole world, I think the disruptive technologies have taken over. If you look to the first industrial revolution, which has occurred with the steam engine discovery, and second industrial revolution, which occurred with the discovery of the electricity, and the third industrial revolution occurred with the discovery of uh, the kind of the internet and all other kind of the connectivity or the radio waves. The fourth industrial revolution is on our doorsteps. The fourth industrial revolution is what where the man and machines are going to be one. I think it's the time the country has to go independent. They have to get technologically advanced, technologically independent. And to me, in the next era or the next generation is of Industrial Revolution 4.0, where the new devices will be created, new manufacturing processes are there, new artificial intelligence devices are there. You have also conducted one workshop or seminar on IoT devices. So the next devices are the IoT devices. I always feel that still we are lacking, and still we are feeling that we and our students are not doing very project oriented studies. We are not letting them to innovate and getting them on those things. I think this corona has also proved that our youth, our students, they are not they are very very multitasking people. They are very very multi-threaded people. In the whole of the areas, they have done a lot of work. They have generated a lot of ideas, and without any kind of thing, they have fabricated a lot of products. I hope that you must have done some ideathons. We have done ideathons, we have done hackathons. And I think in the post normal situation, the students were more enthusiastic and interested to get the online learning. I think the faculty members were not very uh, uh, actually ready for this kind of an online method of teaching because we have not made videos, we have not worked with LMS, we have not worked in this new area of technologies. We were not ready prepared, but the students were prepared. So they have forced us and driven us to do something. So we have done Zoom classes, we have done things on Google Meet, we have got some video lectures we have done. But now in the post-corona pandemic, I think most of us have to go and try to develop the a new kind of education system. It needs a lot of new ingredients. It needs data, it needs computing devices, it needs LMS, it needs new pedagogy. It actually needs the whole revamping of engineering college professors, because teaching online, doing things online, doing things in a new direction actually needs a lot of changes in the whole paraphernalia. I think Manish is very capable of doing those things, and he has got. But to me, this is the time when we should work on sunrise technologies. If in the country we will not be able to make the artificial intelligence protocols, we will not be able to make those devices, will not be able to do these kind of batteries which will be used for the autonomous vehicles. Already Tesla is at number one. So we will be left behind, and then we will always uh, start buying the things from the West. And as you see today, uh, besides all those technologies we have, we are nobody and nowhere in the pharmaceutical industries. So we have to buy all the pharma things. One time, the India was very, very independent and self-reliant in pharmaceutical industries. So we were making the base product, we were making the secondary product, and we were making the molecule designs also. Similar is the case with the electronics. Even we want, we cannot do, because all of us have got the mobile phone which belongs to a particular country. Uh, we belongs all medicines which we eat is also from there. So we to make self-reliant, because the most of the work with the engineering education or the engineering technology is to make us a self-reliant kind of a thing. I think we have to think in a very, very different direction in the whole of the engineering studies. I think this is also the time when we should not have a branches kind of a thing. We should work for interdisciplinary branches. And now there is not much scope in the civil engineering or the mechanical engineering or kind of a thing alone, the mechanical engineering, if it is combined with AI, IoTs, and all other kind of things, it may be of a lot of use. Similarly, the civil engineering also needs to be connected with all the technology. So it's the time also to think about the seamless engineering technologies. And most of the research work in the world is done by the biologist and the engineering. If you look into the most of the devices, just as you look, people are doing hard work in having the kind of design or having the kind of vaccines, we are nowhere in the world. I think this is the time when the country has to rethink that we have to be self-reliant, so we have to do research, we have to create products, we have to also create knowledge and put in the world arena. Uh, uh, Somehow, most of our research paper lacks those kind of things. We are not very globally competitive kind of people, so we are not able to produce good kind of research papers. I think this is the time when we should produce, and these colleges will be one of our pioneer things, like this Sage Group College or SIRT can take a lead in producing good quality research papers. So I will urge the ma'am who is there to I think motivate the faculty member to produce good paper in good impact paper journals and produce those kind of research. That will be very important. File patents. The students and all those things should know how to file IPR, how to file patents, and all those things. These are the new things which all of us should know. I think my best wishes for the institutions and the kind of papers you have published under the leadership of Manish, the kind of things. So I once again thanks for the validative function, and I hope and pray God that this institution should grow leaps and bounds. And but I will urge my students and the faculty member to be ready with this new normal and to be ready to face the new kind of challenges which has come to the world in the new dimensions with new educations and with new kind of things. I hope and pray God that all of you should have good health. And I think the health has become the new normal behind the money. Earlier, the money was the normal, but now the health is the new normal. And so everybody is bothered about normals. So I think everybody should be healthy and find good health and let the institute grow and prosper. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your deep insight and knowledge with us. So, as I came to know that Prashant sir has already joined us, so I am honored to take the opportunity to introduce our VC sir, Dr. Prashant Jain, Vice Chancellor, Sagar Group of Institution. He has been the pillar of strength right from the inception of the group, and his constant efforts move the organization in the right direction. So, may I request you, sir, to share a few words? Welcome, sir.
थैंक यू दीपशिका मैडम। वैसे मैं प्रशांत जैन वाइस चेयरमैन हूँ, वाइस चांसलर अभी नहीं बना।
Sorry, sir, Vice Chairman, sir.
चलो,
Sorry for the
लेकिन
mistake.
आपके मुंह में घी शक्कर, अगर अपना ये सागर ग्रुप भी हम यूनिवर्सिटी बना पाए तो इसको भी बना लेंगे जल्दी से।
Touch wood, sir.
हमारे यूनिवर्सिटी का है। थैंक यू मनीष सर, बहुत ही अच्छा प्रोग्राम, बहुत ही अच्छी एफडीपी, इतनी अच्छी कॉन्फ्रेंस, मतलब बहुत ही बढ़िया। जो मुझे फीडबैक बाहर से मिल रहा है उसके लिए बहुत बहुत ही, अब मैं क्या बोलूँ आपको, बहुत बधाई है आपको, बहुत ही बढ़िया मतलब। और अभी मैं सर को सुन रहा था थापर को कि मुझे सर का इतनी सारी चीजें, मतलब सर ने जो बताया कि न्यू नॉर्मल इंजीनियरिंग का भी है, तो सर हम आपको एश्योर कर रहे हैं कि हम इस न्यू नॉर्मल को बिल्कुल फॉलो कर रहे हैं और इस न्यू नॉर्मल को हम इतना अच्छा बनाएंगे कि ये एक नया चीज बताएगी कि इंजीनियरिंग में भी एक बहुत अच्छी चीज हो सकती है। तो सबको थैंक्स, और जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स थे उनको भी। और जैसे सर ने बोला, सर हम लोग रिसर्च पे भी बहुत काम कर रहे हैं, हमारे जितने भी मनीष सर इसको लीड ले रहे हैं मीनल मैडम के साथ में। और हमने अभी जितना भी, आप जो से बोल रहे हैं कि पेपर पब्लिकेशन के लिए, तो हमारी सारी फैकल्टीज टाइम को उसी में यूज कर रही है। तो जो हमारे चांसलर सर का विजन भी है, हमारे चेयरमैन सर का, संजीव अग्रवाल सर का, कि हम अब R&D को ही फोकस करना है, क्योंकि जो न्यू नॉर्मल इंजीनियरिंग में वो यही है कि हमें नया कुछ करना है, नए काम करने हैं, नए प्रोजेक्ट्स करने हैं, और जो भी अपने फैकल्टी मेंबर्स हैं उनको अपना IPR स्ट्रॉन्ग करना है पर्सनली। और जो बच्चों के प्रति भी, मतलब जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनको भी, कि जो वर्चुअली क्या प्रोजेक्ट में हम काम करा सकते हैं। क्योंकि अब ये जो नई चीज आ गई है वर्चुअल पे, और अब हमें लग रहा है कि ये सबसे सक्सेसफुल है। इसमें हम फुल टाइम बैठ के 1-to-1 कांटेक्ट करके बहुत सारी चीजें और बहुत फास्टली कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि सब रिकॉर्ड होता है, सारी सब चीजें होती हैं, तो आदमी बहुत प्रिसाइज बात करता है इस पे, और एकदम काम की बात करके, और बहुत टाइम हमारा बच रहा है इसमें। तो थैंक यू ऑल, और आप सबको बहुत बहुत बधाई इतना अच्छा कॉन्फ्रेंस करने के लिए।
Thank you so much, sir, for your motivational words. You're always an inspiration for all of us. So, gratitude is the fairest blossom which springs from the soul. As we came to the close of our valedictory ceremony, I would like to propose vote of thanks. I would like to take the opportunity to thank our Honorable CMD Sir for his constant motivation and support. I would like to thank our Honorable VC Sir for always inspiring and motivating us. I would like to thank our Executive Director, Ms. Sakshi Ma'am, for his enthusiasm and encouragement. I indeed grateful to Dr. Vinay Pathak sir for devoting his precious time and accepting our invitation to grace this occasion. I extend my deep thanks to our respected director sir for his constant support and motivation in making this conference successful. I would also like to thank all the convener, organizer, and committee member of the conference for their hard work and efforts in planning and coordinating this event. On this note, let's conclude a remarkable and memorable valedictory session. On the behalf of Sage Group, we sincerely thank all the dignitaries for being with us and enlightening us with their enthusiastic remarks. I shower my heartfelt gratitude to everyone, including all the participants and Sage family members, for their wholehearted support and rendered in the success of this event. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prashant sir. Thank you, Sakshi madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you. Bye bye.